everybody, this is your host, Nick. And today, for the next episode of Clone Calamity, we have the Allpedal Alcmene. That is named the mother of centaur slayers on the back. Anyways, so this is another miniature pedal, and this was considered one of the more boutique-y ones out there. Well, it's actually nice. So besides coming with feet, because it did come with feet, it actually came with a extra base plate, which I thought was pretty neat if you didn't want to put the sticky pads on the bottom of your colored base plate that's the same color of this, of all the art. I mean, that was kind of cool. I mean, not many times you get an extra like that, so like I said, I can appreciate that. That's pretty nice. And I also like how the lights go, being the eyes there. That's pretty neat. So anyways, it's still a basic 3 knobs. You got your gain, treble, and volume. Miniature pedal format, but I would have to say it's a lot more inspired artwork than usual. And hey, it's nice so far. So the tone that I was playing with before anything was just... And of course, gave it a lot more oomph to it, which is really nice. So we'll do as we always do and get the volume to noon, turn the gain all the way down, and turn the treble all the way down also. And we'll just go ahead and work the knobs. I mean, I can't really drag that on too much. It's 3 knobs. I don't want to bore people with that, we're going to keep cranking the 3 knobs over and over. But the next part that we always do is, of course, noise. So let's just go about the noise now. Volume's all the way up. I am not sensing any noise. Let's start with the gain next. Very faint noise there. And definite noise there. So let's bring the gain down. Noise is pretty much gone there. So if you want a full treble with the noise, there, the gain all the way down. We have that there. Let's bring this. Yeah, so we can actually get a full treble with lesser gain and still not have any noise, as shown by the first setting that I had there. That's very nice. That makes it one of the lesser noisy ones, akin to the Sugar Drive. Really nice. Alright, just checking my levels and listening carefully. I still don't hear anything, so yeah, this would go to one of the lesser noisy ones. Very good. Good job. So with that, let's go ahead and I want to keep the treble all the way up. Bring the gain down to half there. So we have a no noise but full treble for a jam that we can do. I'll go ahead and find a different sound that I want to work with, and we'll go ahead and have a little bit of playing before we get into the points. was some fun playing there, honestly, in original tone before doing anything was just... So as you can see, it did give it a lot more to it, which I mean, that's sort of the thing I do with these clones, but hey, I always like hearing it every time, mostly. Just hearing it like 50 times in a row, not so much, but hearing the concept of it, great. Doing it a bunch, terrible. Anyways, let's go ahead and before we get into the points, I do want to mention this channel is sponsored by DefCloud. They are a small family-run business, and I was a customer of theirs before they decided to sponsor me. But they have many a thing, including Korg synthesizers, Korg guitars, and many a fun brand of pedals that most people would have never heard of because they are a smaller boutique-style shop. I would highly recommend you check them out and give them their business because supporting small businesses is very nice. Once again, thank you for sponsoring the channel, and back to the video. So the points, I mean, construction-wise, I would just give it a 3.5 to start, mind you, because it is a miniature pedal, and as everyone knows, I do not like miniature pedals. However, these are really nice knobs. These are metal knobs with a good grip on them, sort of like a barbell. I can appreciate that, so there's more points for that. And then giving a extra base plate, that's really nice, more points for that. So even though it is a miniature pedal, I will give it a 3.8 out of 5, as these are my preferred style of knobs. So I can get a better grip on them compared to plastic, so it does help. Plus the artwork is really nice. For the tone itself, it is one of the lesser noisy ones, so instead of the normal 3 out of 5 for clones, because this is so much less noise, same with like how the Sugar Drive was, I will give it a nice 4 out of 5. So, with a 3.8 in that, and then also going with that, now we'll give it a 3.9999928599921 out of 5. Good job. This has once again been your host, Vic. Oh, look at that. Go ahead and like the video if you like the video, or just like it anyways, as I do appreciate the likes, as it does help with this thing that is known as the algorithm. Go ahead and subscribe, as I also do appreciate that, as it will help grow the channel and let me continue to do whatever this is. I don't know what this is. I'm just here for the ride. And go ahead and share the video around if you know there's anybody who would enjoy a Klone series, or just in general synthesizers and other content such as that. And finally, go ahead and leave a comment if you think there is a Klone clone I have not found yet, as I currently, of time of filming, have 75 of them I am working my way through. But if you think there is one I have not found yet and do need a review, please let me know, because I may have missed some. There is some exclusions, because at the point of having so many 3-knob ones, I do have to eventually put an upper limit. Because I try to focus on more of the fun clones, but I wanted to get as much as a grasp as the 3-knobs one as I can. But doing like a ton of 3-knob videos over and over and over does get boring for everyone involved. But if you know of any more clones out there that are particularly special, please let me know with a comment, and I'll be sure to look into them if you think I do not have them yet. But once again, this has been your host, Nick. Thanks for watching. Bye.